Welcome to the Weight Loss Program projection of integrating educational health solutions into your practice. This is a highly rewarding addition to your practice. Most patients that you have either need to lose weight, while others need to learn how to eat to support their body's healthy systems or the healthy functioning of their systems, their blood sugar, their blood pressure, their cholesterol, their triglycerides, really supporting their long-term and optimum health, and or to just simply risk stratify so that they don't end up with another unfortunate event. So based on that, we're looking at what it would look like to integrate this program into your practice. And this projection on your left is actually a calculator which can be modified. There are three areas on the calculator that can be changed. One is the number of patients per class. This is a class revenue. The next one is the number of patients that add on or choose to highly customize their program with a genetic test. And the next one is the number of classes that a doctor or a healthcare practitioner would offer in a quarter. So this particular projection is a cardiologist's office that has 30 to 40 patients that they're seeing daily. There's one cardiologist and two nurse practitioners. They do have a wellness coach and weight loss coach in their practice, which they've hired. So what they're doing now is after phase one of rolling out their program, they have a number of patients that are interested in losing weight for their health. So they're putting 10 patients in a class. So the class package, this is our basic package, what I recommend most offices start with. We can always add on, or you can customize your regimen once you've had some experience with the process, but this is a good introductory way to get a class going. That generates, with one class, $4,950 in total revenue, of which there's an initial cost for each patient's kit of about $100. So we're looking at $1,000 in their 1 month's worth of supplements and their journal tool. The second cost for the physician is to pay for the coach. Now this is 12 weeks of classes that they're paying for, 1 month of supplements, and a journal. And so the coaches make $500 a month for 4 classes, and they're teaching 10 patients. So the profit to the doctor after they subtract the cost of the kit and the coach is $2,450. There is going to be an additional 2 months worth of supplements that the patients will stay on in order to ensure their optimum success. And this number usually is a lot higher, but I like to project small, reasonable numbers. A lot of the patients order shakes and bars and snacks, and so this number ends up being higher. But just with our base 2 supplements a month and a multivitamin, the patient is going to have the doctor's going to have another additional $800 a month, which brings the total revenue for the doctor per class to $3,250. Now, when we're signing up and enrolling patients in the weight loss program, we're going to be educating the patients on how we can really customize their weight loss program and their health action plan to their genetics. So we're going to recommend patients purchase the GeneSNP, not just for their weight loss, but for their optimum health. And that is going to be $395, the cost of which is $199. There is a built-in consultation fee with that. So there's a profit per patient of $196, which generates another $960 in revenue in this example. In this example, we did a great job of enrolling 10 patients, which is the maximum we really want in a class. I wouldn't run a class smaller than 8 unless it's just your first initial class and you just want to get the ball rolling and get some testimonials. But really optimally, for revenue reasons, you want at least a class of 10. There's also some magic that happens with a certain number of patients where the class really has a lot of energy and momentum and supports each other. So 10's a perfect 10 is what we're going for. So in this example, we did a great job of educating them on the importance of understanding their genetics and the role that it impacts on their health and their weight management. And so we sold 5 GeneSNPs. So we're adding those 2 amounts together and getting a combined revenue for that one class over the 3-month period of $4,230. Now this doctor has a lot of patients and he wants to be able to be offering classes at different times so that it's convenient for all patients. So he's got a class, say, in the evening, one in the weekend, and one during the day. So he's going to be running 3 classes a quarter, so that's a total of 12 classes each. Um, 12 segments or 12 weeks per class, which brings his quarterly revenue up to $12,690 with the 30 patients taking the course. So that's an annual revenue or a first year revenue of $50,000, $50,760 just for the coaching and the immediate sale of the products through the process. Now, our goal is 30 patients a quarter in this example, and we're going to take 75% of those patients over the year's time and say that they're going to be wanting to maintain that health and that weight loss with a custom cocktail that'll address their nutritional needs and their weight management support. And there's 2 different custom cocktails that we have pre-formulated. Of course, we can always customize it right to the patient's DNA if they got the gene SNP. But for sure, we're going to have either their basic, which is $116 a month, or the more advanced formula, which is $172 a month. This one has your antioxidant support, your multivitamin, your calcium, and another antioxidant that helps with maintaining weight loss, which is called resveratrol. And then this one has, in addition to that formula, it has vitamin D3 and a supplement CoQ10, supplemental CoQ10, which makes it perfect for a cardiologist practice because it really addresses the main issues of health, and also has B complex in that. So we're going to put 40 patients on the more advanced and 50 we're going to assume on the basic. So as an ongoing revenue at the end of 1 year, the doctor will have $3,288 a month coming in from these 90 patients ordering their maintenance cocktail every month after the first year. So we look down here, and I did a ramp up. So after month 1, we're going to have a certain amount of patients reordering these cocktails. So in months 4, 5, and 6, the doctor's going to make $2,466. In months 7, 8, and 9, he's going to make another $4,932. And in months 10, 11, and 12, $7,398, which will bring the 1-year earnings from the custom cocktail maintenance program up to $14,796 in your first year. So if we add that to the $50,000 that they made in revenue from the classes, your total year 1 profits are going to be $65,556, which is awesome. That's fabulous. But then additionally to that, there's going to be another $40,000 the next year in revenue, and the year after that, and the year after that, for the patients that are continuing to take their health and wellness custom formula that helps them keep the weight off and themselves feeling tip-top and in optimal health. So that's great. Now year 2, we're going to add another year's worth of classes, another 90 patients to the protocol. So we're going to have another $50,000 in revenue in year 2. But in addition, we're going to have that $39,457 added. Quite frankly, also in addition to that, there is going to be a ramp up, of another $14,000, which will bring the yearly profits up to $90,000. If you just look at this number and this number, we can also add, we can add this number again, which would get you at $105,000 in profits year 2. But then most impressively, after that second year of build, you're going to have $78,000 a year in ongoing revenue, almost $79,000, based on those 180 patients reordering their custom cocktails on a monthly basis. You're going to have $78,000 or $6,500 a month coming in through your website or through AutoShip without you never having to run another class. Now, hopefully, you will enjoy offering solutions to your patients for education and support, and you'll continue to offer this much needed service to your patients and generate $50,000 and another 90 patients every year, so this number can continue to grow. But just wanted to give you a good look at what a 2-year rollout of a wellness and weight management program would mean to your practice. And just a little final note and reminder that it's so appropriate that doctors are now taking on educating their patients more and more about their health and wellness, since the Latin definition of doctor has always been teacher. So we look forward to supporting your educational and teaching needs, and if you have any questions, you can visit us online at www.helping1million.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day.